2014. The Mars Orbiter mission makes India the first Asian nation to reach Mars orbit, and the first nation in the world to do so in its first attempt. 2007. The Big Bang Theory, created by Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady and starring Johnny Galecki, Jim Parsons and Kaylee Cuoco, premieres on CBS. 1988. Canadian sprinter Ben Johnson breaks his own 100 meters world record with a time of 9.79 at the Seoul Olympics, disqualified 3 days later for use of drug stanozolol. Carl Lewis awarded gold and world record 9.92. 1975. Southwest Face expedition members become the first persons to reach the summit of Mount Everest by any of its faces, instead of using a ridge route. 1968. 60 Minutes premieres on CBS TV, a show that would become a staple of the American media landscape. A pioneer of the news magazine format, 60 Minutes is the longest-running primetime show in American television history. 1952. American fast food restaurant chain, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, opens its first franchise in Salt Lake City, Utah. 1948. The Honda Motor Company is founded by Soichiro Honda and Takeo Fujisawa. The company initially focused on developing small, efficient internal combustion engines and later expanded to produce motorcycles. 1929. Jimmy Doolittle performs the first flight without a window, proving that full instrument flying from takeoff to landing is possible. 1911. His Majesty's Airship No. 1, Britain's first rigid airship, is wrecked by strong winds before her maiden flight at Barrow-in-Furness. 1877. The Battle of Shiroyama is a decisive victory of the Imperial Japanese Army over the Satsuma Rebellion. 1869. Black Friday, 1869. Gold prices plummet after United States President Ulysses Grant orders the Treasury to sell large quantities of gold after Jay Gould and James Fisk plot to control the market. 1852. The first powered, passenger-carrying airship, the Giffard dirigible, travels 17 miles from Paris to Trop. 1789. President George Washington nominates John Jay for first Chief Justice. 1745. Jacobite Rising of 1745. Bonnie Prince Charles defeats a British government army in the Battle of Prestonpans. 1645. The Battle of Rowton Heath in England is a Parliamentarian victory over a Royalist army commanded in person by King Charles. 1568. Spanish naval forces defeat an English fleet, under the command of John Hawkins, at the Battle of San Juan de Ulúa near Veracruz. 1493. Christopher Columbus embarks on his second expedition to the New World, setting sail with a fleet of 17 ships.